world divides us, yet we are connected more than ever through technology. Disasters strike and millions are aware within minutes. Action is taken across the world. We are unified. We make change. Something happens, we react.
Hello, and welcome to React News. My name is Angela. A lot of us want to make a difference in the world around us, but we don't know how. Luckily for us, there are great programs out there that help us to make a difference. One that we have been using is called Charity Miles. Charity Miles is an app that you can download on your smartphone. It provides an incentive to get active and make a difference. Charity Miles brings together many corporations such as Johnson & Johnson and Humana who donate 10 to 25 cents for every mile that we walk, run, or bike. You can choose to donate to a number of charities such as Girl Up, the UN's initiative to help girls around the world, and Shot at Life, a malaria vaccination campaign, and DoSomething.org, the biggest youth-oriented social action organization in the world, and more. Charity Miles is such an important resource because it helps both solve problems around the world and at the same time make us healthier. If we don't exercise, we can get diseases like arthritis, diabetes, heart diseases, and more. Let's take a look at what local Charity Miles user extraordinaire Nick Chiappari had to say about his experience with this awesome app.
How did you benefit from Charity Miles?
I like knowing that my biking helps people around the world, but it also is a motivational tool for myself to see how many miles I've biked and other people on my planes have biked.
How did you get into Charity Miles?
I found out about Charity Miles through White Plains Get Fit initiative by our mayor.
Why do you like biking so much?
There's a lot of reasons why I like biking. It's good for my health, it's good for the environment, it's less expensive than using cars or other transportation. Charity Miles is a great app for communities like White Plains City and our schools because while as individuals we can bike and walk and run miles and get 25 or 10 cents, but if as a community everyone works together, the amount of money that we can raise for the charities is enormous.
We started using Charity Miles here in White Plains thanks to a challenge put forth by our mayor called Get Fit White Plains. This initiative was intended to inspire the citizens of White Plains to get out, get active, and get involved. Let's talk to Mayor Roach to see what inspired him to start this challenge. Hi, I'm Angela, and I'm here with Mayor Roach.
Hello.
Why did you bring Charity Miles and the Get Fit Challenge to White Plains?
Well, we're always looking for new and innovative things to do to try and encourage people to get active. And I've been doing a Mayor's Walk, and we're trying to improve facilities for bike riders. We just added a bunch of new bike racks on Mamaroneck Avenue. We've added bike lanes throughout the city, the first in the dedicated bike lanes in the county, and we're hopefully going to add 2 more this year. It's all geared toward trying to have people be more active because it's a healthier lifestyle, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and it's been demonstrated over and over. You'll always read articles where they'll say, don't eat this, eat that, and then a year later they say, on second thought, but the one thing that never changes from the beginning till today is exercise being important to health. And we just want to try and do things that get people excited, get people more interested in it. We did jump in and swim to try and get more people interested in swimming as an exercise activity. So that's why we do it, just to get people excited and interested. And with Charity Miles, it's a way also for people who are motivated to exercise to do something for a charity that's close to them. So it's not over. Everyone who's in it can still keep doing it. And I know some of your global ambassadors are doing it. And one of your high school colleagues has a very high score. I see him out on his bike. He lives across the street from me, and he's doing a great job. And I'm not doing the best job because I am a runner, but I don't always run with my phone, but I try to. And then I like it because before I run, I go through the different charities and they're all worthy, and I try and think. It makes me think about people in need and how we can help them, and so to me it's just a nice fit.
Okay. What benefit do you think residents got out of it?
Well, I hope that people had fun with it, and based on what I saw and the results, many people were motivated to get active, and that's what we want. And it's not the only thing we're going to do in terms of fitness, but it's one of the things, it's part of the whole puzzle to get people more active. If you read the literature on this, they're now saying it's not even so much exercising is great, but it's the sedentary lifestyle that is leading to a lot of issues with people's health, and maybe the cause of some of the diseases that we're starting to see crop up. And that comes if you drive an hour to work, an hour home from work. There's 2 hours sitting. If you have a desk like mine and you sit at it all day, that's a health issue. So anywhere you can bring walking or biking or into your day is a benefit. And so I think that if this encourage some people to start thinking along those lines, then that's great.
Okay. How do you think White Plains rates in terms of exercise and healthy living?
I think we're very high. I mean, there's a website. There's something called Walk Score that many people are looking at now, especially in some of the progressive cities like Seattle and Portland, where you'll see it in the real estate listings what the walk score of a property is, and basically they look at what is in reasonable walking distance of your home, and they have a list of things that they consider to be important: schools, transportation, and I think coffee is one of them. And it is something that makes a difference, because if you have a meaningful walk, then more people will walk. So this building across the street, I think, is a 97, and I think 16 North Broadway, where I lived when I first got married, I looked it up, is a 100 out of 100. So we have great locations in White Plains, and what we're working to do is to make more areas of the city walkable, bikeable, by adding the bike lanes, by improving our pedestrian facilities, hopefully adding some sidewalks and improving crosswalks. With each new project, trying to make sure that they incorporate facilities that will benefit walkers and bikers and make things better for people that live nearby, and hopefully that encourages people to get out, because I think we have a great structure for this. And from what I can see, I walk. I have this desk, but I walk everywhere I can in the city. If I have to go to the library, to the hospital, to the police station, I don't get in my car unless I have to rush. I'll usually walk. And not just for health, but because, when you walk, you see people, you say hello. When you drive, you ask, I don't know how many of you drive yet, but I just came from a seminar on this. What is the meanest, when are people at their meanest? When they're in a car, and everyone says, you're right. People that you think are the nicest people in the world will, when they're in a car, it's very isolating and allows, people to be angrier, I guess. And when you walk, people say good morning, people say hello, and I think it's better for your spirits. So I think we're great, and we're going to work to be better. In addition to what I talked about, we have a lot of facilities. I know the high school has great rec programs, a beautiful pool. We have the YMCA, the YWCA, all the different sports associations. And I feel, with our youth bureau and the schools, my feeling is you put as many things in front of a young person as you can, as early in life as you can, and hope that it makes them active for the rest of their life.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The next time you start wondering what you can do to make a difference, get out your phone, open up Charity Miles, and go for a run. It will make a difference in your life and in the lives of others.